in a post-Kindle world, I finally found a way to get rid of all my books. Hey, Ma! The key is book folding. This pattern of this heart is the easiest one I found online for my first attempt. I found this on Instructables under, I believe it's Folded Book Art. Best and most clear tutorial available. It is for 40 pages, which translates to basically an at least 80-page book. So don't think like I did, 40 pages is 40 pages. It's like double that, because you're going to make 40 different folded sheets. I'm messing up all the terminology because I think the sheet is like the page and the page is the sheet, but whatever. Okay, so what we have here is a book on Bichon Frise, the dog. I don't have one, but my best friend used to have some and I used to dog sit for him. May they both rest in peace. This is for Snowball and Princess, who both lived a long time. So, anyway, this is an old book and we're repurposing it. So that always makes me happy. The things that you usually need, what I have in my hand is, it's a bone folder, I think they call it. And it really does help. You can buy these. I got mine from eBay and it was like couple dollars or something. It's not a real bone, I don't think. It's plastic. You want a good ruler and you want a pencil, and what I found with a book like this that has pictures, a pen will probably come in helpful later on. You see here I'm looking because I'm like, oh my gosh, it actually looks like a heart. This pattern basically makes a very kind of thin, anemic heart. So me being like I am, being frugal, I'm like, wow, there's all these pages left. What can I do? Let's make another heart. And this is where kind of like the train goes off the rails, but you craft, you learn. So I decided to go ahead and make another heart here. But don't worry. It will turn out there will be a happy ending. Ultimately, I think, well, you see here I upgraded to a bigger ruler. This is my sewing ruler because the small ruler is not practical in making those little teeny. You need a ruler that's longer than the book. That's what I found. So I kind of keep on folding, and it turns out so bad I never really reveal it, I think, or I lost the footage. Either way, you're better for not seeing it. So we have this other book, and if you saw that, this is a book on my favorite dog, the Rhodesian Ridgeback. And if I wasn't a cat person and I, was actually athletic or physically active, I would maybe get a Rhodesian Ridgeback, but they're very high energy dogs and I'm a very low energy cat person. So this is my favorite dog, other than the standard poodle. I like those two, but I think they're a little bit more sedentary, a lot more. So one of those two, if I ever get a dog. Anyway, these are the type of things you're going to think of while you're doing this, because it does take a little time. So this is the completed heart, and as you can see, it's thick and beautiful. Like, the other one was really thin. So what I would recommend you do, what I did there, was I doubled the rest, the instructions. So basically, if it said page 4, you want to make this measurement 6.6 centimeters by 10.5 centimeters. I would do that for 2 pages in a row. And that's how you get like a thick, beautiful heart. But I recommend this for your first kind of foray into book folding, because nobody wants to spend hours doing a book folding task just for it to not come out good. So here I'm just decorating because I am a very good book coverer. And do kids even do that anymore? Or do they have like tablets? But I used to be really good at covering books and decorating them. So that's what I'm doing. And I see myself doing a lot of book folding because I actually miss covering books and decorating them and creating weird things. So anyway, this pattern takes about half an hour if you're just doing the 40 and you're working, you know, pretty steadily. And I watch a lot of TV, so it takes a little bit longer because I'm watching TV while I'm doing it. But you know, if you're like me and you have a library of books and you also have like a Kindle or two, and you never read the books, you know, this is a good way to not see them go to waste, and you know, you can give them to friends or whatever like that. All right, so yeah, I had some flowers, and that's like a little resin heart I had with sparkles, and I was like, oh my gosh, Valentine's Day. So I put ribbons in on the cover, and I just kind of like tied them together, and then I glued a heart on top of that, and then I put some other decorations, flowers and hearts and stuff like that. And the big reveal's coming up, don't worry. But yeah, this is a great way for you to, it's like quiet meditation time. It's like yoga, but you don't have to like change your clothes and put out the mat. You can just fold a book. So there you go. That's how it looks, which I think is pretty cool. So again, I would go over to Instructables and look for that. It's like 3 instructions, and then you pretty much got it. And then you could do more complicated ones. There are a lot more complicated ones, and I have some ideas of things I want to do, and there's a whole bunch of YouTube tutorials, people way better than me at this. I think more people should do this, so enjoy. In fact, if you did enjoy this, please hit the like button and feel free to subscribe. My mother would love it. Thanks.